This is very important. If you are on this call and you still have not pressed go for Nashville, listen very clearly. If you only want to earn $60 a month for the rest of your life, don't go to Nashville. But if you want to earn 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, millions of dollars, get your cute tushy at Nashville with us. It is going to be badass. 70 years. It's our 70th anniversary. And I will tell you this, doctors go to med school, lawyers go to law school, business builders for longevity, anti-aging, biocell, you have got to go to Shackley School. It is one time a year. Make it an excuse to go have fun in Nashville, and it's all a tax write-off, baby. Me and my husband are going a week early to go shopping for property. The flights are going to be a write-off, right? Because we're going for Shackley. All right. So I want to see if volume will share. And let's be real. Let's be real. Let's see if the Zoom. Oh, look, now I can make all co-hosts. If the Zoom will let me share volume. So put it in the chat again, because I'm looking at the chat while I'm getting ready for this. Put it in the chat if you were in Cabo. Put Cabo. Or been invited to Cabo. But I really want to know who was there experiencing Cabo, okay? Who was in Cabo? Who was in Cabo? Please work volume. Oh, guys. My plan. Oh, maybe that's why. Woo! Okay, that worked. That was loud. That was loud. Chris, I can see your face first. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear this. You can hear my screaming. So let's lower the screaming here. Let's lower the screaming. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, okay. So I just want to share with you guys. Let's see if it works. Okay, it's working. It's working. All the videos are going. No. Stop. I want you guys to hear a little bit of what you missed, or really what you can have on this next trip we're going to talk about earning tonight. So I think one of the best ways we're paid in this business is community, is friendship, is also experiences, things that you wouldn't treat yourself to, like the red carpet. And so opening night, there was 1,500 people, and Shackley ended up doing fireworks just for us on the beach. We were all singing and dancing to fireworks. I had a whole video of the whole entire group, but I just thought you guys would be here forever and I didn't want to bore you. Then Roger, write down VIP Elite Platinum. Roger invited us, and then I'm going to have to go back in here and I'm going to have to click on this because all the volume's down. Do you see what I'm doing here, guys? If anyone wants to learn how to do videos on Canva, you're having a tutorial right now. Right now, you got to click on all of them. Roger invited us to his $80 million home. $80 million. And I'm going to take you right now.
For a decade, and I look at that
video up here. This is his home. There'll be volume again. Who would live here? Put it in the chat. Who would even want to just sit on the couch? Look at his pool. He's beachfront. His home, where he sleeps, where he eats dinner with his family. He brings you in because he is a family man and we are his family. We are partners. It was an amazing experience. Then he took us to this private restaurant. This is the video down in the right-hand corner. When we pull up, he tells us that he's always wanted to own this place. He bought the restaurant, so he physically bought the restaurant on the beach so we could all experience this with him, and the beach itself. Now listen to his words. I hope this is loud enough. Chris, I'm going to look at you to make sure it's loud enough in a second.
Rock across the way, and I'm like, what if that just said Shackley on it all the time?
No.
Can we make dreams come true? Uh-oh. We need a little more focus.
Oh!
Okay, give it a moment.
Coming.
There we go.
Listen to what he says next. Listen.
Because at first, folks, it may not be clear that this is the place that you're destined to be, but just give it a minute or two and your whole world will come into focus. Thank you, everybody, for making Shaklee so important. We want Shaklee here, we want Shaklee there, we want Shaklee everywhere, and it's going to be through you that we're going to impact many millions of people. So have a great night. Appreciate you.
He on a fly, the focus. You might not know it's for you just yet, but just wait a couple of minutes. Wait for it to come to light. And you realize it is for you. It's a place for you. It just, man, it felt so good to hear that. And it's so true. Some of you are brand new here. Some of you have been here for a couple of months and you just don't have Shaklee isn't clear just yet. But just give it some more time, guys, because it's going to be a forever home for you too. And last but not least, I just wanted to show you guys how detail oriented they were at the hotel. There was 1,500 of us. We rented out the whole hotel except for 18 rooms. 18 strangers were there, and you know they're Shaklified after this trip. Watch when I zoom into even the balls in the water. They have Shaklee on them all around the hotel, y'all. They had Shaklee on the buildings. They had Shaklee on the rocks. I mean, they went above and beyond, from BioCell shop bars to life shakes every single morning, all inclusive, all you can eat, all you can drink. I mean, I know we all came home a few pounds heavier, so all of us are probably going to do a cleanse this week. But guys, it was phenomenal. And so now what I want to do is I'm going to pass the phone over, starting with Carly. I can see her beautiful face on the front row right now. And I'm going to ask a couple questions. So Carly, come off mute for me. I want you guys to know a little bit. And Carly, because I'm kind of running late here, I just want you to share where you're from, how long you've been here for, how many months, and currently what level you are at before we go into the details of the specific questions around the trip. So Carly, you're from Canada. We know that. Where in Canada are you located? Fill us in for a second.
I am from Canada. I'm from Kamloops, British Columbia, Canada. So the most beautiful part of the province, in my opinion. I've been with Shaklee for a year. So I came over with the big Modere group when our company closed and we came into Shaklee. So it's been a year, and I'm currently sitting at director.
Okay, awesome. Now, this was your first trip with Shaklee. I don't know if it was your first trip ever in network marketing space, but I want to know, can you tell everyone, how did you earn this trip? What kind of mindset, what kind of application and actions did you take? Give us a tip or two. What did you do?
So I earned it by becoming a director and holding it for the set amount of time that we needed to do it. I'll be honest, I knew the trip was in the background, but because I'd never earned one before, I just kept working, right? Sharing the products, bringing in people that I thought might be interested in the business. And I just kept working it. And then Jen said to me, "Hey, you're going to hit this trip." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "You are, and you're gonna, and let's go." And as soon as she brought that to the forefront for me, there was no going back. And it was like, I saw the goal, and it was every day was about reaching the goal so that I could go on this trip, which was life changing.
Yes. So that's the next thing I was going to ask. But before I do, I want to just add something that Carly just said, and she probably didn't even mean to say it. Jen, as her mentor, picked up the phone and said, "Carly, you're going to earn this trip." And she lent that belief to Carly. She let her know she was in the running. She probably showed her the steps of how to make sure she earned it. That is leadership. And that's part of the call today we're going to go over in a few minutes of who are you going to bring with you if you just earn the trip. So Carly and Lorenzo and Jody, like, we know you're all going to bring someone next. My next question, Carly, is why was earning the trip worth it in the end?
Oh, it makes me emotional. I was well, it was a change for me completely. I knew that we had made a good decision transitioning to Shaklee. I knew that early.
Mm-hmm.
This past week, confirmed so many things. Um, the Roger being there and being present, the welcome when we got out of the bus, like the big roll of the carpet out, the little like going into my room, I couldn't. I was stunned. I couldn't even speak. I know I cried a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
um, because it was just confirmation that hard work does pay off,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
good
real.
companies exist. Good CEOs are out there, and you just have to find them. And we
Mm-hmm.
did. We landed in the most beautiful company that you could ever hope for. And that was confirmed for me this past week.
Yeah.
Um, the pride of being able to get that, meet that accomplishment, like every
Mm-hmm.
month was like, yes, I did it. And then moving on to the next month and moving on to the next month, and being able to say to my husband, we're going on a trip that I earned and it's on me, you know?
Amen, girl. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
feels super, super good. And I think you hit the nail on the head. You could feel the
Oh,
heartbeat of the company and just the culture and the people. And that stems from the ownership. It stems from the corporate team. And everyone just felt like they belonged. There was no ego. It was beautiful. It truly was beautiful. It was so peaceful. And that's what me and a couple of the ladies and men that came over here right in the beginning were like, man, we just want peace and ease, peace and ease. And I'm so excited you got to feel that because it solidifies that you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing because what you went through, what a couple of us went through, it's scary and it gives you a little bit of trauma. So I'm happy that you're here. And I know you brought your hunky hubby.
I
So,
did.
and you say, listen, it's on me, which is the best feeling in the world. I did that for my first trip with my dad. So tell us, like, what did he think about the trip? Did he like buy all in afterwards? Share a little bit about that with us.
Yeah, he's still talking about it. He's just like, I can't believe that your CEO was there like every single day.
Yeah.
Um, he was like the people, it was like going and meeting up with family you hadn't seen in a really long time, and that connection, and there was no competition. It was all just like support and way to goes, and
Hmm.
like there was a lot of camaraderie there. We were chatting, we're both paramedics, my husband and I, and this is my 34th year as a paramedic.
Wow.
His 27th. We've worked for the same employer for that long. Um, and it's crazy that I've been with Shackley for a year, and my company I've been with for 34 years has never shown us what we saw in
Mm.
Cabo. That
Wow.
togetherness, that way to go. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your hard work. We've never saw that from our company. And in 1 year, you go into a company like Shackley, and they can't. It felt like they couldn't do enough for us last week, and it was so much. So he's
Yes.
like, we're in. We're going to get you to Cabo. We're going to Cancun next year, and so he started even talking about who can we share this with and where can we take it. So
Yeah.
yeah, it lit a fire in him as well. So it's really, really cool.
Yes, that's the best part. I feel like of bringing family, not only being able to spoil them and it being on you, which is it's just so powerful, right? And
Yeah.
just feels so good inside, but then having them understand and be a part of this with you. And that's what happened to me when I brought my husband to Miami. It was a very intimate group with Roger in the fall. And Jeff and Roger are closer than me and Roger. And this is like my husband is all in. He'll never miss another trip again. He'll never miss another Rogers home to be in. So that's awesome, Carly. And just in a couple of, sentences, what is your game plan now that you're home from this trip and you're like, girl, I am earning Cancun. Like there is no ifs, ands, and buts. What is your game plan to earn the next one, that trip?
My game plan is going to be month by month, just making sure I'm hitting all the points that I need to hit, inviting as many people into the opportunity as I can, which
Mm,
I didn't do. I was really nervous about it, and now I'm like, no, the products are amazing. They sell themselves,
yeah.
and sharing them is amazing. But the opportunity that we have right now, like this week, finding out Life Plus is like the top product in North America, like that speaks to opportunity. And there's some young people in my life who are just getting started, and I've got them on a list right now. So we're going to have a conversation about, you're at the perfect time to come in your life and in this business. So let's run, right?
Yes, girl, courage to have that conversation. And guys, I want to remind you that what Carly just said is the opportunity right now with BioCell Life Plus being the best. In Canada, there's one, and in the US, a little bit of different, but very, very same. Go listen to the conversation I had this morning for the whole company. I give you the game plan of what Carly just said for the opportunity to bring people in with this launch. Carly, you are a beautiful soul. I'm so happy you opened us up. That was perfect. I'm going to pass it over to Lorenzo now, guys. Thank Carly in the chat because this is not easy. I threw these questions at them last second. So, Lorenzo, my Jersey boy over there, my Jersey man. All right. So, really quickly, we know you're from Jersey. I believe that you're a senior director. So, you've already helped someone reach the director level, which is awesome. And, guys, if you don't know what this stuff means, it doesn't matter. Just know Lorenzo is helping other people earn $1,000 a month. Lorenzo, you've been here for what, about a year?
10 months right under. Yep.
Okay, 10 months and you earned the trip. Way to go, bro. So, how did you earn the trip? Not just by following the points, like how did you actually earn the trip? What are some actions you took to make sure that you were on the trip?
Yeah, the main thing for me is just being really consistent. There's not a lot of days that go by where you won't see me putting the daily actions in that it takes to build this business.
Mm,
Speaking to new people, shaking hands, introducing myself, introducing the products, the opportunity. Like I'm doing that every day. And just really, I didn't even know how to get the trip in the beginning. And Jen and Jeff were just like, yo, you're like really close to like hitting 250 points, whatever it was. And I was like, oh, nice. Might as well just keep going from here. And honestly, I wasn't really so much focused on the trip at then. I was just, if you do the actions
actions.
that it takes to build a business, you're there.
Amen. Okay, let's pause on that because I'm going to teach you guys a formula in a couple of minutes. And Lorenzo just hit the nail on the head. The reason why he earned the trip is he was doing the daily actions to build this business. And that's how Shackley wants you to earn the trip. The more actions, customers, loyalty orders, holding director, earning $1,000, introducing people into this business, y'all get rewarded for the action steps here. And that's actually how you earn the trip. Don't worry, we'll give you a game plan in a couple of minutes. Lorenzo, why was it worth it?
So I'm like the biggest advocate ever for like doing things in person with people. Like I love face to face, belly to belly. And I've
Mhm.
only ever seen all you people on Zoom. So I was just so ecstatic to come meet you guys, resonate with each other, hear your stories. I mean, it was so inspiring to hear how people got where they're at now, especially the ones you look up to. And I got
Mhm.
to meet so many of you guys. So now, like all this time on Zoom, like I just feel more like a family now. Like, you guys feel like real to me. It's like a fake world at first on Zoom. So that was the important part for me. And meeting Roger was definitely super important for me as well.
Yeah, it's really cool that all of you actually had a chance to meet Roger because he was doing all the things with us. But that was really powerful what you just said because, guys, just like Carly said, after 34 years in her current career, she's never felt so loved and seen and valued and appreciated. And what we do in this business is it's like-minded people doing like-minded things. And it truly is different being around each other. Like we just think bigger. We think differently. And a lot of people around us in our everyday lives don't. So when you get to go fill your cups up and rub shoulder to shoulder, belly to belly, cry to cry, laugh to laugh, drink to drink, I mean, it's just different. So Lorenzo, well said. So what did your girlfriend think about the trip? Because she attended. I don't know if she was a Shackley girly before this or not, but tell us what she thought about everything.
It's funny. I was going there knowing this was so important for me, but I've been so pumped for her to see this because she doesn't do this as much as I do full time. She's an ambassador here, but I really wanted her to see the people I work with every day. I wanted her to see the bigger picture of like what we really have our hands on. And she 1,000% got that out of this. And like to see her mingle with everyone, connect, people pour into her just wisdom. Like she came home with a whole different perspective that it honestly meant the world to me because now I think,
Mhm.
like I said, just a way bigger vision for what we have our hands on.
Yeah, and you guys are the young guns. You guys get to bring the company completely up. I used to be you. Take it, man. Run with it. Both of you. It's awesome. All right, last question. What is your game plan to go earn the next trip?
I'm not going to overcomplicate it, and I'm just going to build the
Mm,
business. I'm going to do the same things, but I am thinking more so. I have some of my team members on here right now. Like, I have to get more people there with me. One, it's just even more fun with your own team members there. Two, I just know what it's going to do for them as individuals because I know what it's done for me and my girlfriend. And like, it is so powerful being in the proximity of the people we were just with. So if I can help more people do the same thing, that's the main goal.
Amen. Amen. And guys, I'm going to teach you one of those ways tonight, right? If you're brand new here, I got a formula for you. If you are someone like Lorenzo and Carly and Jody who've already earned the trip and we want to bring more people with you this next time, which you have to earn it, I have a formula for you. And I also have two other formulas if those don't fit your mold. So Lorenzo, thank you for sharing. I'm sad we didn't get more time together, but I owe you a phone call. I got you. And that's what happens. We rub shoulders for a quick second and now we're like homies, right guys? So it's really cool. And now I'm going to go to my date on the screen. Jody Palmer, come unmute yourself. And I got to fill in this gap. Jody, can you unmute yourself or no? Do you know? Go ahead. Perfect. Okay, so I put a picture of me and Jody because her fiance, shout out in the chat, a week before Cabo, she was in Italy living her best dream life. She got engaged in Italy, and her fiance couldn't come to Cabo because he had to go back to work after being in Italy for a little bit too long. But Jody, congrats on your engagement. We're so excited for you. And she lives in Newport Beach, California. Literally, she's like my neighbor. We do everything together. Fun fact, people are everywhere. If you just look up, Jody and I were working out in the gym together, what, like 2 years ago, Jody? And we became accountability partners. And now she is a senior coordinator, kicking booty, doesn't stop, probably going to retire from her teaching job very soon. But Jody, tell us how you earned the trip. Because girl, I know your eyes were on the prize and you have such a teacher mentality, like you're very organized. How did you earn this Cabo trip?
Well, I just want to start off with the simple things of I never missed a Monday. So I was always on a Monday. And then every Monday, Jen Pepper would be talking about product knowledge. Sam would be teaching on BioCell. We would have Andrea Gebhardt saying doing your 2 and 3s. Nicole Woolsey talking about socials. So I would just do one takeaway every Monday. Like, what one thing can I do a little bit better next week? So it was those small incremental steps. I also focused on educating myself and then obviously sharing the product. In-person events have been my go-to to build my business and then also attract ambassadors. But I just did the little things. So I invite those of you who are new here who could and just joined us to hit that director and then just do those little things and you'll get it. So I just want to encourage you. It doesn't take a huge business to get there. I was director and then just recently moved from director just in 2026. So I just want to encourage those newbies here that you can do it just by hitting director.
Yes. Let me focus on that for a quick second, guys. Jody was a director for a year. And now that she's gotten so confident and she's plugged in, she's done the work, she's asked a million questions, she's hosted events, not even knowing what she's doing. And now she's so good at events that she's popping director teams at events that sometimes it takes a minute when you slow down to get the basics right to then speed up. And Jody's story is a really good example of that because she did the boring basics and she still does. And all of a sudden, her business has quantum leaped in just 60 days, jumped 3 to 4 different levels because of everything she's been doing over the last year. And yeah, she is a queen of events. If you asked us how we did our first one, she'd poo-poo on that, but we have to poo-poo at first and then get really good at them later. And now we have one like what, once or twice a month, Jody, we crush it. So Jody, why was earning the trip, why was fighting for the trip worth it?
Well, obviously it's glamorous and glorious to have a private shuttle to an all-inclusive resort where you get pampered and that's all great, but why I think it was most importantly worth it, kind of like what Lorenzo chatted about, was being in the pool next to Jem Piper and talking strategy, meeting her team from afar, seeing Lisa with her girls and guys, and knowing and envisioning myself there with the team next year. To getting to talk about people and meet. I played pickleball on the courts with a team that is a legacy family, and the Shackley business was willed to them. And so it's just those little moments of opportunity that create inspiration, that create momentum, that are going to lead you. And so, I think that's obviously what we get to do on Never Miss a Monday too, is create inspiration for one another, especially from our leaders. But to do that in person made such a big difference.
Girl, you hit the nail on the head. Y'all write this down. It gave her vision. It gave her vision, what is next, who she could become, what she could have, how she can will this to her daughter, what type of leader she can step into. And what I love about Jody, she's not just here for the money. What you can tell about Jody is she wants to be that leader. She wants to lead people to legacy. And that's what she was watching. And another good point for all you leaders out there, Jody was watching from afar, everyone. Lisa was just name dropped, right? So we are going to be watched from afar. We are going to be watched up close. Just remember, you're always on as you're building this business, even from your prospects. They watch you, how you show up to the gym, how you participate, right? Look at Jody. She kind of saw how I showed up at the gym every single day. So, Jody, tell us, what is your game plan to earn the next one? What is your goal? What are you going to do?
Well, I first and foremost, I have a calendar. And so on my calendar, I wrote down what I need every month for my points to hit my different levels. And so I can track myself every month, because I think when you write it down, you hit a goal, you write it down, it's definitely going to stick more. And I keep myself accountable with my calendar. So that's the first thing. I know my points. There's the first thing. And then the second, third, fourth, and fifth is obviously work on building my business. And so sharing product, I do my socials, I do my reach outs. We have events once a month in person. And then I invite people to the opportunity, because the best opportunity that we have is not our products, but our business. And I truly believe in this. And so I invite, like, hey, do you want to take a look at it? Because our team now has so many opportunity calls that we're leveraging for healthcare professionals, for educators, for people in the fitness and wellness world. So we've got the tools in our suitcase. We've talked about so many times here, and it's just leveraging those, putting the time in. I have a full-time job, and so I carve out minimum an hour a day to just continue to knock away at some of those pieces of the pie.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I think the one thing that you forgot that you mentioned to me right in the beginning when I asked you this question before is, I'm going to bring people with me. That is my goal. And so I know I just named that for you, but I know you really believe that. I know Lorenzo said it. I know Carly said it. And each three of you being directors on this trip, the next goal is to bring people with you. So that's what we'll work on together, Jody. I appreciate all three of you guys so stinking much. I'm going to get into the formulas now just so people can really see how they can win. So guys, strap in. We're about to get technical, okay? And what I want you to know is, if you don't understand everything on this call, take a screenshot, take a picture, make sure you write it down, and get with the person who invited you to this business, and make sure you do an accountability check-in call with them. Also, everything I'm about to show you is on your lingo, on our boards. If you go to boards, write this down right now, because you're going to forget everything I'm saying because you're looking at the numbers. So we'll go backwards for a second. If you go to boards and you go to what's happening this month, Cancun is one of the folders in this board. Okay. So everything I'm about to say is all set up in assets for you. Now, we're going to talk about manifestation for a second, guys. I'm going to look at the chat. There's still 156 of you on here. If you want to go on the next trip, open up your calendars on your phone or your handy dandy notebooks like Jody's calendar is, handwritten, and put in April 5th through 9th, 2027, Cancun. You're taking off of work. You're telling the kids, you're telling your spouse, you're telling your significant other, you're telling your bestie that you're going on a vacay. Y'all need to write it down. You need to believe it to then achieve it. Okay? The next thing we're going to do on this call is you're going to hear a lot of choosing, a lot of decisions, making that choice. So put in the chat right now before we keep moving forward. Who's coming to Cancun? Say hell yeah. Not heck yeah. I want hell yeah. Hell yeah in the chat. Hell yeah. Who's coming? I'm gonna start calling your names out with these beautiful faces I'm seeing on this call. You all better put in the chat because if you're not committed, I'm gonna stop here because I've had a long day. Hell yeah, right? We're going to Cancun. And so on this sheet right here, you're going to be a little overwhelmed looking at it. And I'm going to call that out because when you look at numbers, sometimes we're not numbers people, and that's okay. What I just want you guys to know from this sheet, and I'm going to get very basic in a second, is there's 4 different levels you can earn. So when you hear on the corporate calls, oh, Sam was a platinum elite, or the platinum elites got to go to Roger's home, that is the highest tier you can earn. And they roll out more of a red carpet on each tier. So bronze elite, you're going to earn the trip for at least one person, and you're going to get a flight credit of 350 bucks. You're like, Sam, that is not good enough for me. I want to earn a trip for 2. Then circle in your notes, I'm going to earn silver elite. Silver elite is 2 people and $700 flight credit, all inclusive, everything else paid for. Gold elite is still 2 people with more perks, more gifts, more flight credit. And platinum elite, whoo, you get to have private dinners with Roger. You get thousands of dollars in flight credit. You get, we got a GoPro. We got some really cool gifts. We got like all the sunscreens, all the body washes. I mean, we got club access. It was cool. Okay, guys. So which level are you going to earn? There is a minimum of rank requirements. If you're brand new here, write down the word rank. You don't have to memorize anything else. There is a minimum of rank requirement that you have to hold to be each level. Y'all need to know this stuff. You now run a business. So if you don't know what coordinator means, after this call, you're going to go to our compensation plan and you're going to look up what coordinator is. Hey guys, I have a hint. Go to Google. You can just type in compensation plan, Shackley 2026. It'll come up. Or you can go to boards, and we have it in boards, or you can go to Shackley Lingo. But you can Google things. So stop just going to the person who invited you here and asking them for everything. Go use the tools, please. Okay, executive coordinator is gold. Key coordinator above is platinum. The other thing I want you to know is y'all need to sponsor at least 2 ambassadors to get your tushies on the trip. Write down 2, circle it. 2 in 12 months. We have 9 months left because now we're in April. We have until December 31st to earn this trip. So put it in the chat right now. Oh, you guys are already ahead of the game, running for gold, silver. Okay, tell me what you're running for. I see hell yes. What are we running for? We choosing bronze, silver, gold, platinum? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm going platinum. I'm going platinum. I'm far from it right now, but I'm going platinum. All right. This is important. Sam, I love to track myself. Jody is the cutest little munchkin ever, y'all. She keeps me on my toes. She is direct to me. And she's like, Sam, my Cancun points have not updated. Every day, I'm getting a text if they're not working. And I'm just like, Jody, I am not the IT department girl, but I'm proud of her because she's on it more than me. She knows her point. She literally knows if she's missing a point. Hats off to Jody. She is going to win because she knows her numbers. So let me ask you guys, do you even know how to find your tracker? Do you guys even know there's cash bonuses you can earn that Wayne Johnson goes over every time he speaks on Never Miss a Monday? How about quarterly incentives like the Ninja? All right, here's how you find it. Log into Shackley.com. Why do you guys think I have it up for you? Go to My Business in the upper right-hand corner once you're logged in. And then you're going to scroll down to Star Club bonuses. This is my dashboard right now. Under Star Club bonuses, there's a little button that says View Details. Ding, 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 ding. Once you click it, it's going to open up to this beautiful tracker. And the 2026 VIP Elite program is Cancun. Guys, every tab is clickable. I don't understand what Sam meant with Grow to Go when she goes over it soon. Click on the tab. What are the rules? Click on the tab. You're going to be able to scroll down and see how many points you have. I know exactly where my 212 points are coming from. And guess what, Jody? I'm missing 50 of them. You have me on my toes. I know I'm missing 50 extra points because Lauren McQueen on this call already earned bronze. So I get 50 points for you. Thanks, Lar. When you help people earn the trip, you get more points. Lorenzo, make a note of that. When you help your crew earn the trip, you're going to get more points, okay? So, guys, everything in action, customers, signing up ambassadors, helping them on loyalty, helping people win. I love helping Jody rank advance. Want to know why? The more rank advances, the more points I gain because I'm helping someone grow. All right, I am not going through this. I am not going through this. I just want you guys to know this is where, if you click the tabs, the rules, I got everything on this next sheet from those rules and what you earn. So just to give you an idea, don't look left, look right. Okay, look right. So I just want you guys to see that bronze, all these X's, you get early conference registration when you get there to Nashville. Okay, like you get stage recognition at Nashville. You get special seating at the conference. You get an exclusive conference VIP gift. All right, look, we get more things like platinums get the breakfasts, get the dinners, right? Get gifts, get parties. I just want you guys to know more things open up on top of just earning flights and gifts. There's more things that you're recognized for and that you get at conference. All right. 4 ways to earn the trip. And I am sorry, I wanted the stories to last, but I will do this in 15 minutes. So get ready for Jersey Sam. She's about to come out. We're going to go fast here. But I also want to focus on the most important things and pause at times, okay? Guys, I have 151 of you left on this call. Stay with me. If you want to make more money in your business, go for the trip. I'm going to tell you a story really quick. The story of me. I was a nobody in my first company. I was 23 years old, going to my first conference, in the high-rise nosebleeds, knowing no one, having no team. I made $60 for my first check, made $900 my first month. I got myself to something called director. I held it. I didn't even know if it was for me. And then this trip comes up on the big screen. And I'm like, I love vacation and I'm broke as hell, $250,000 in debt. I want to earn that. And I was last in the whole trip qualification, the whole time hanging on by a thread. There was a certain amount of people they can take, the last person. Then the last 2 weeks, they black out the numbers. That was my old company. They blacked out the numbers. And I will never forget how hard I worked. And I can still get emotional that I earned the trip because my dad lost everything that year. Financially, my little brother had a drug addiction. He lost his job. He was mentally not well. And I was 23 years old. And I just wanted to earn a trip for my dad. I had no idea what a trip can do for my life and my business and my future. 13 years later, I am here on this call with you, still loving this business, still building this business, still earning millions of dollars from this business because of the trip. I was a no one walking into that trip, and I became a someone on that trip. I was the Lorenzo who went around the pool and asked everyone their story, everyone how they got there. And I'm going to tell you, I walked into that trip earning maybe $1,000, $2,000, maybe $3,000 a month. It was so long ago. And I left the trip determined to bring 9 Lorenzos, 12 Jodys. I don't know where they were coming from, but I was determined everyone needed to experience the trip. Guys, I went from $2,000, $3,000 a month to the next trip the next year earning $20,000 of income a month because I used the trip. So I ask you, are you going to fight for the trip? Maybe it's not because you don't want to go to Cancun, but maybe you need the income. Maybe you want to treat your dad, your mom, your sister, your girlfriend, your best friend who's going through a time, or you just want to have an experience. You want to be spoiled. Guys, the trips build your businesses massively. And so there's 4 ways to earn the trip. By the way, I took my dad on like 8 trips, all 4 seasons paid for. In my previous company, you could only take a family member or your spouse, and I wasn't married. So my dad went on a lot of trips. So that was the beginning of a huge experience for us, right? You don't get time back. So there's 4 ways. I want you guys to write this in the chat because I know you're writing it in the notes. The first one, if you are brand new on this call and you've never earned a trip, or maybe, this is important, maybe you missed the trip by 1 requirement last year. You didn't end up earning the trip last year. You fell out of qualification. Write down all you need to do is hit director. All you need to do is hit director. Guys, you're going to earn $1,000 a month. And you're going to see on the next slide all the details on that. All you need to do is earn director. Put that down. We need to hold director for 4 consecutive months and then hold it until the trip. Step 2, Lorenzo's, Jody's, Carly's, anyone who just came off the trip. This is for you. Y'all got to get your tushies to coordinator. Put in the chat, coordinator. Coordinator is 2 director legs. By the way, guys, if you're just getting to meet me, I am one of the strongest females you'll meet. I will always cry. The end. Okay? I will always cry. It is just my heart. Sometimes I'm like, come on, heart, like get off my sleeve. Like, please just leave me alone. It just never works. I will never be stone cold, whatever. Okay, number 3. A lot of you on this call are going to earn it this way. I've had a couple of my teammates earn it this way. Grow to go. You do not need to build team, which means you don't need to get to coordinator. You just sell more product. New volume, $35,000 in new customer sales with at least 50 new customers. Or if you want to bring up 2 of you, not just 1 for free, you got to do 60,000. Got to almost double it. All right. So there's another way. Lorenzo, Jody, all of you guys, you can earn number 3 if you want. That's for anyone. And then the 4th way, which some of you leaders on this call don't even know this because I figured this out last night when I was doing the formulas for us. Keys and above, key coordinator and above, help 3 business leaders in your organization earn bronze elite, and you earn the trip. You're on the trip. Cool, right? Jody's looking at it like, girl, I didn't know that either. Lisa said the same thing to me last night. So let's talk formulas, guys, because I am a numbers girly. I got 8 minutes left with you. For everyone who's brand new here or has never earned the trip. Now, for all of you who are like, I already earned the trip. I don't need to look at this slide. Let me go make dinner. Nope, false. You need to look at this slide because if you're going to earn coordinator, y'all got to build directors. Guys, this is the same slide I have it on our onboarding deck. Go to boards, click the folder on the main page that says new ambassadors start here. Go through the onboarding deck on there or go through the onboarding video. If you want to build this business bigger than director, or just if you're brand new here and you want to earn $1,000 a month, write this down, $1,000 of income a month part-time, 25% discount. Y'all got to learn how to help people get to director. And for you to help people get to director, you have to get to director first. And guess what? When you get to director and you hold it, you're going to earn a trip for at least one person, all inclusive. I know I have a new queen on here, Dr. Erin. I know I have a Victoria Bonifield on here. I know you girls are here. We're going to get you to director and hold it. Erin's already hit 1 month of this. You're going to earn the trip. Now, let me simplify this. Guys, everything is a formula for the rest of your life in Shackley. Write this down. All you need is 2,000 points PV. Now look at my screen. I screenshotted BioCell Life Plus. Sorry, this is not Canada. Canada, I love you so much. This is the US and Australia. If you're on here, just everyone log in. Go to a product you love to sell. This is why I have the Shackley website up with you guys right now. Like I told you guys to have it up. Underneath the product, you're going to see your price. If you are a director, look at my discount compared to everyone else's. I'm paying $134 for a $178 product. Heck yeah. But what I want you to know is the PV. This is what goes into your circles. Okay? Now, if we just took 2,000, guys, That's the biggest circle out of all these 3 circles, right? And we divided it by 116. Y'all need to help. Go to the left of the screen. Only 18 people a month on 2 bottles of BioCell Life, which is the clinical loading dose. So if you are new here and you want to sell our hero product, that's #1 product in the company right now, going to be a multi-billion-dollar product again, we need to help 18 people get on product, which honestly, you probably got to talk to 40. Now, you might be someone like me that goes, Sam, I just want to help 12 people a month, not 18. Increase the volume in your cart. Start sharing something that's 250 PV, right? You can see my examples, 311 PV. All you need is 7 people a month. But you got to formulate a cart that makes sense for you. And there's so many things, guys. Write down this one new package I'm obsessed with. It's called the Bio Age Reset. Am I saying that right? Bio Age Stack, Bio Age Reset. It's been a long day. Someone correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. And it has 2 bottles of Life, a Vivix, 2 Life Shakes, and daily essential vitamins. And y'all, it's a lot more points than 116. So just do your math. Just write down 2,000. Go look up products you want to sell. Add that PV of those products together. Divide it out of the 2,000. That is it. Okay. If you have questions about that, message the person who invited you to this call, and they will walk you through that on your mentor call with you. All right. Here's a big daddy that most of you are like, Sam, I'm scared. I just earned the trip this year, and now I don't think I'm going to earn the next one. Guys, declare it that you are, because this is simple. Coordinator is simple. Lorenzo, you're going to hit coordinator in the next 60 days, okay? Carly, you're going to hit coordinator too. Jody, we just did that. All 3 of you are now in a text message together. You're accountable. But why is coordinator so simple to me? Let's do the math together, guys. Watch me. If you want to build this business bigger and bigger and bigger, remember I went from $3,000 a month to $20,000 a month. I brought so many people on the next trip with me. The goal is to bring people with you. You build people, people build the business. Stop being all about you. Who can you run accountability with? It'll 2x your business. Now, if you don't know the comp plan yet, write this down. Director is 2,000 points. Coordinator is 3,000 points. Here's the difference. You need 2 separate director teams. Can we all do the math for a second? In the chat, how many points does it take to help someone get to director? Go. I just showed you a circle. I want everybody to write down the number. Even if it's already answered, write down the number. Want to know why? You won't forget this. I am teaching you like a teacher right now. I learned a lot from Andrea Gibhart, my big sister. So guys, how many director teams do you need to hit coordinator? Okay, we're doing the math now in the chat. What is 2 director teams times 2,000? You guys are getting where I'm going here. How many points do you need for coordinator? How many points do you need for coordinator? Everything I'm saying is on the slide right here. So hold on. Sam, are you telling me if I help 2 people hit director and I just focus on their business, I still keep my customers happy because I still need a minimum of customers, I'm going to have 4,000 points and jump from director to senior director to coordinator? Y'all, I want you, this formula we just did in the chat, you just did it, I don't have to go over it again. All you need to do is find, I'm going to bring my ugly cursor back up here. Find 2 people who want to earn $1,000 a month part-time. Write that down. Even if you put on your Facebook in a very sophisticated way, if you could earn an extra $1,000 a month part-time without adding more stress, would you? Yes or no? Y'all have your prospects right there. And then help them with a formula. My formula is 18 2-packs of BioCell Life. But if that overwhelms someone, like I have Dr. Erin on this call, she slings BioCell Life and Vivix all day long. So she crushes director faster than the average person that I help with 18 people and 2 bottles of BioCell. If you help people, you're in the trip. I love that I'm seeing people take notes right now. I'm literally watching you guys. Thank you. Because y'all don't know how long I stayed up this weekend making these decks. All right. Can everyone say yes if they understand all this? No, Sam, you're confusing me. Because I just can check your pulse in the chat. Because we're at 6:30 and I want to finish up these next 2 slides with you. Okay, perfect. I really just want to teach you guys how to be a CEO of your business. I care so damn much. It's like, sometimes I'm just like, Sam. All right, grow to go. Maybe you're like, well, Sam, I really want to double, triple down. I want to see if I can earn the trip 2 ways. I don't know. I just want to grow a lot of volume. Or maybe you're someone like Navdeep on this call who crushes with volume, or Corinne or Michelle. Y'all have huge, Tony, y'all have huge volume going on, right? Jen Piper. Shout out for Jen Piper and Wayne and Bethany Johnson, always leading from the front, having huge pods. Grow to go is another tab in your tracker under the VIP Elite trip. Now, I know I put a lot of words together here. I'm going to make this very simple. I want you guys to ask yourself how many months are in a year. Put in the chat, not a trick question. How many months are in the year? Perfect. How many months do we have to earn this trip? It's a year. How many months do we have to earn this trip? It's a year. Okay. Maybe you're brand new here right now. You just started, or maybe you're like, oh, the trip wasn't even on my radar until Sam started crying on this call. And so how many now months do we have left to earn this trip? We have 9. Yep, you guys are catching up. Everything's a formula. So if we go under your back office to that tracker and we go to grow to go, you'll probably already have some volume towards your 35,000 or towards your 60,000 minimums for this option. I have like 4,000 new volume. Okay, this is all new volume here. It's new volume, new customers. So you can use that and subtract it from your $35,000 goal. But I'm going to keep this very simple with you guys. All right. Let's go ahead and just start here. What's your favorite product or bundles to share? We're going to use 2 bottles of BioCell Life again. It's easy for math. My 2 favorite, 2 bottles, $152 after the discount. This is what I sell it to people as. This is now in dollar, no more point value, guys. This is dollars. I have 9 months left. And I haven't sold anything yet to anyone new. You're going to take 35,000 divided by 9 months. This is how much I have to sell a month for the next 9 months, including April, to get to the grow to go option 1. Now I want to know how many people do I need to get on my favorite product if this is my monthly goal. Now you guys have a target. Remember Jody wrote down her goals, has her sheets? That's why she's winning. She plugs in, she stays consistent, she knows her target. What's 3,888 divided by 152? I did the math. It's 26 customers a month on 2 bottles of Life Plus. I also did an example of my BioAge reset stack. Again, not point value, dollar value. It's $2.99 after they did get a discount. 3,888 divided by 299 is only 13 customers a month. Y'all, you can earn this trip, but you gotta pick your product. You gotta know your numbers. You gotta write out a formula, and you gotta track daily. So last but not least, we're gonna close it up right here. Take a picture of this slide. Decide. Step 1 is just to make a decision. To be honest, most of you guys are just not making a decision. It's not that you can't win. You're just not deciding how you're gonna win. You're not putting the law of attraction out there, putting it on the vision board. Dry erase board. I could pick mine up right now. What are you going for? You're tracking it every day. Are you seeing it in your horizon? Then, besides deciding that you're going to earn this trip with us, which way are you going to earn it? Sam, I'm definitely going to do coordinator and I'm going to hit silver. Sam, I want to hit gold. What did I have to hit again? Go back to the slide or go back to your tracker and look what you have to do to get to gold VIP Elite. but I'm for sure hitting minimum coordinator, Sam. Locate your tracker and your back end and check it daily like Jody would or weekly. Be a CEO. I am so sick and tired of people blaming the person who brought them into this business for all the support. Y'all need to support yourselves. You're a CEO. You have the tools, use them. Right now, know how far away you are from it. Lorenzo better be in his back office and be checking how far he is from this trip to coordinator, how many points he has, how many points he needs. Maybe he's going for grow to go. He's got 9 months left. Do the math. Go back to this call and do the math with me. I said this on the slide before. Know your formula, know the products you want to sell, the number of people a month you need on those products. Or who are you helping to earn the trip? Who are you helping? Who do we pick out? Who is not here yet? Who are we going to go put on Facebook? This is a good one. Just came to me. Downloads are the best. Who are you going to go put on Facebook and say, I have a free trip that several people can earn. If you'd like a free trip, all-inclusive paid vacation to Cancun in the next year, drop me below. Y'all are getting a lot of people that won't work out, but you guys might get the one Jody, the one Carly, the one Lorenzo, the one Sam. You never know. And here's the most important part of this slide besides deciding if you're coming with us or not. You got to set accountability with yourself. You got to set accountability that I spelled wrong on the slide with your mentor and with your partners. Who are your accountability partners? Who did you meet in the pool in Cabo that's not on your team that you can say, hey, Megan, I want to keep accountable with you. Hey, Lorenzo, you were awesome on the call. I'm going to work hard. You want to run together? Set accountability with the teammates. Who is going with you after this call? Who is going with you when they join in the future? Dr. Erin already knows she's coming with me. Victoria knows she's coming with me because I was texting them the whole trip, right? So y'all, thanks for joining me tonight. It's been a long Monday for me, a successful, happy Monday. I love you all so much. I believe in you all so much. So does this team. We can impact so many people. Use the resources, open up the tools, decide you're coming to the trip, put it on the vision board, and I will see you next week on Never Miss a Monday. Let's go finish April strong, get BioCell in people's bodies, and remember who you are and where you're going because you deserve this life by design. Bye, guys. Have a good night.